Welcome back. Let's talk about Don Richard's marriage confession. I paid bride price. Remove the password. I think I do have a video somewhere of this guy saying this. Hopefully I do. Oh yeah, I do. I do. This is awesome. Let me play this for you and then we'll talk.
Oh,
he's speaking Yoruba. He said, how can I pay your bride price that I used my head? I paid your bride price and what? And then I married you and you're now putting password on your phone. How can I married you, full bride price, everything is paid for, and you put password on your phone?
Not be juju be that.
It's a question.
And
you are saying I can't look at your phone and who was chatting you up? Are you mad? What do you mean? Let's keep going.
Lórí WhatsApp mi gbọ́dọ̀ rí friend yẹn tó ṣe friend request sí ẹ.
I can't see on your WhatsApp who made a friend request to you. Huh?
Mi gbọ́dọ̀ rí àwọn tó ṣe voice note sí ẹ o lè pè mí lọ́wọ́.
I can't hear the person who sent a voice note to you and you call me your husband.
Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ líṣu lọ́kà.
And I paid your bride price. No, I paid your father and your village and all your uncles in your village. Look at his mouth. There. He's so surprised. This man landed in the Indomie generation and he's shocked him.
He shock you.
He never expected it.
I never expected it.
He's surprised.
Ṣé o mọ̀ gbogbo rubbish yẹn gbà tó wá sísí? Ṣé o mọ̀ pé ó ti bá sísí lọ ni?
Do you not know that all those rubbish while you were CC? Sorry, not CC. When you were a young lady, it's gone with the old times.
Obama wedge rárá.
You should not have gotten married at all.
Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin.
Men, he's calling out men now. Men, where are you?
Hey, ọkùnrin.
Ìyàwó yẹn ní kẹ́ má fọkàn fóònù pé òun fi password sí phone ẹ̀ dẹ̀ fẹ́.
Your woman will tell you not to put a password on the phone and you married her.
Not be juju be that.
Mo yẹ tẹ́ náà ń jọ wedding ni.
Do you not know how much you spent on the wedding day?
Àánú ẹ ṣe mí.
I'm so sorry for you. I'm sorry for you.
Sorry.
Wàá gbó tán wàá ti tọ́jú ọmọ to 25 years, 30 years old, táwọn àlàbẹ̀dá kẹtẹ.
You will now have taken care of a bunch of children and you now be older and
Láì mọ̀ kú ọkọ ló bí.
without knowing that you are the one, without knowing that you are not the father, you've ended up with a woman. Wait, how did you go from phone password to paternity fraud? That was quick. That was
Continue.
quick.
Ẹ lọ ṣe DNA test.
Go and do DNA test.
Báwo ló ṣe máa marry obì?
Let me just tell you right now. Okay, I can put my monthly livelihood behind it. I can bet. Okay, this man has collected woto from women.
Sorry.
They don't show this one shaggy. Jesus Christ.
Ìrìn tó sanwó tó ṣẹ́rí tó ṣe wàhálà tó sweat tó owó tó lè fi ra lẹ̀ kó kọ́lé.
All that money you used to build a house, buy a land and build a house.
Ẹ̀dẹ̀ ká sọ pé o gbọ́dọ̀ wo password.
And somebody will not tell you that you can't look at, enter the phone. They put a password on the phone.
Password sí phone. Ìyàwó ká sọ pé o lè wo fóònù.
So wife will say you can't look at the phone?
Bí kan ṣe ni.
Abi something is doing them. Abi they smoke igbo.
Ó máa funny gan kẹ̀. Ó kàn funny ni.
He said it's funny.
Báwo ni mo ṣe máa sanwó orí ẹ?
Anyway, he's finished that rant. That's an interesting rant. His name is Don Richards. Okay, I've never seen this person before. Apparently, he's an actor. It's an actor, Nollywood actor. Don Richard, Nollywood actor. Let me see. I might be able to pull in the view ladies into this. Oh, I don't have time for that, unfortunately. No time. Let's look at some comments here. As a woman, it's necessary. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. I've never seen this guy before. Look. Oh, this is him. Did you guys know him? A Nollywood actor? Did you guys know him? This guy right here. Interesting. What an interesting opinion. All right, so I'm looking at some of the comments. Somebody says, as a woman, it's necessary to have your own money to avoid such nuisance as a man. Hey, already? Let's see. No, wait, pardon my manners. Sorry. Okay, you guys are just laughing. You're not ready for this, huh? You never expected it, huh? I bet you did.
I never expected it.
I bet you didn't. Let me see. If I can't access his phone, he can't do same to mine. If you like, shout from now till thy kingdom come. Basically, the person is saying he's shouting. Somebody say if you guys are married and can't access each other's phones freely, then why are you married at the first place? Now, so cheating, they enter marriage. That's usually a person that has no experience that's talking. It's not just about the passwords. It's not just about the password. It's so much more that goes into this conversation. You know, in fact, the fact that you think this conversation is about just passwords tells me that you should stay away from marriage until you figure this out, okay? By the way, I have access to my wife's phone and she has access to my phone. But for you to think that you just fall out of the skies and that's just how it works, just because you think that's just how you think. And basically what you have is unrealistic expectations, okay? Wait, that's unrealistic expectations? Precisely, okay? All right. And the fact that you couldn't even get to a point where you say, please explain that to me. I would like to understand, because it doesn't make sense to me, but I would like to be enlightened. The fact that you couldn't get yourself to, it just doesn't make sense to you. That one is either you have no experience or you don't collect shege from women and you're trying to come up with the absolute over-glorified, oversimplified, cookie cutter, black and white technology driven solution. And it's not going to work. The only thing you're going to have is shouting. Anyway, somebody said this thing no hard. So far, she can check your phone too. No. He paid bride. You missed the very important part of this. He paid the bride price. You didn't pay bride price, ladies. There's a very, very... Come on, ladies. Okay, there's a very important point there.
Oh, beauty.
He paid the bride price. He's making a point here. Listen. Better listen. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. I'm just reading some comments. Okay. Let me see here. Where y'all at? Okay. Oga bride price is just a commitment. It's not proof of ownership. You didn't buy her from her family. He clearly disagrees. Do you see how he's shouting? He disagrees. You know, I bet he does. That's his own opinion. Bride price doesn't mean you bought your wife as a slave. More reason why a woman should have her own money. That's an oversimplified solution too. If you marry this kind of man and you think just because you have your own money, it is the end of the story. You go collect.
Sorry.
Okay. Sorry. Somebody say, how much did you pay? It doesn't matter. Whatever they charged, he paid. I don't hear Yoruba, but as a couple, I don't see the need for a password on both phones. The password protected phone is not meant for couples. That's not what it's there for. Okay, that's like saying having two factor authentication on your WhatsApp is so that your spouse doesn't have access to it. They will just hack your WhatsApp. They will just hack it. Okay. Not only that, they will contact all of your contact. All of them will collect. They will send $400 to strangers.
Sorry.
I'm just letting you know. So just in case we missed that, okay. But yes, of course, that also means it's a gate for couples. So I get the gist, But we're getting somewhere. Wait. So I said paying bride prices doesn't mean you own her in Yoruba land. That's why we don't collect money for bride prices. In Yoruba land, what I know is that they do return the money. All right. So some of you might not know that already. So here's my question on this issue, this particular specific issue. Let me see. I want to see if there's another. I think there might have been some other comments in other places too. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see something real quickly. And then we'll cover our headline story for the day. Let's see. Love or money made in. Where is it? Oh, there you go. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong page. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let me see here. Where is it? There's one more post I'm trying to pull up so I can get the comments out of there. This I promise you. Okay, I found it. All right, so all right, so I have a coach here who said control freak. Make sure there is none in your phone too. Somebody said, but let's be realistic. Why is there password on your phone as a wife? If you're not tired of outside, remain there. And don't stress someone's son. No, if you're not tired of outside, remain there. Don't stress someone's son. Transparency is the key. Some people might not go to your phone, but let it be accessible in the first place. You all should stop playing or flirting when you are out of the market, respectfully. Now, that's a different topic. If somebody is playing and flirting when they're out of the market, that's a different topic. And they can still do that. Even with no password on the phone. They just have to have a second phone, that's all, that you will never know exists. Anyway, why should I lock my phone again when I'm already out of the market? Don't lock it. Very, very simple. The only thing we're talking about here is that unrealistic expectation. Keep it to yourself. That's all. Okay? That's all. People have lives outside of you. Sometimes they have siblings. Sometimes their siblings will send things to them that you don't necessarily need to see. What is it inside the phone that I don't need to see that their siblings sent to them? You see that question? That question is not just about the question. It's about the spirit, the mindset behind that question. That's the one that I would like to have a conversation about. If you have enough patience for it, of course. But I believe once your phone is passworded and they don't, I'm quoting, but I believe once your phone is passworded and they do not know the password, you shouldn't ask your spouses for theirs too. It's that simple. That's also unrealistic expectation. If you marry this man, even if you open his phone, right, you might not be ready to open your phone for reasons beyond just hiding stuff from him, right? Now, you might open your phone for him, right, just, to let peace reign. Doesn't that just make sense? And you go still collect.
Sorry.
Because this issue is deeper than the phone password. Okay, that behavior is deeper than the phone password. All right, if you're patient enough, we can talk about it. If you have enough example of this, please put it in the comment. But some of you already know what I'm talking about. It's never enough. Okay, when it's a mindset issue, it's never enough. Okay, and I guarantee you 99.999% of the time, this is a mindset issue. The mindset could have been created from bad experiences in the past or lack thereof, no experience. A certain type of personality will have these types of expectations, and all of them too, regardless of what side they fall in, they walk on it.
Sorry.
If your spouse opens the phone and you're able to get into the phone and you guys are on that kind of page, I want you to see that as a privilege. Okay, and I want you to trace your step backwards. It's probably something that you both earned over time. Okay, and if you didn't earn it yet, maybe it's just something you felt your pastor said you should do it and you fell out of it. You said you go collect first,
Sorry, yo.
and then you will go through a period of time, a phase where you will appreciate password, and then you have to now get to the other phase where it is okay and it's not that deep. But it's not the password. Like I said, the idea of a person is the mindset that is obsessed with this. That's what we're talking about. All right, let me see here. There might be one more or two things. Let's see. All right. If any, okay, yeah. Let me see. All right. This person said, if I marry any, okay. This person said, if your phone is private, you shouldn't question why your spouse's phone is private. That's not the issue. This is a mindset issue. Okay. He probably has his phone open already, okay? So you don't have to worry about that already. Treat others how you want to be treated. No. The golden rule is not applicable. I'm sorry. It's applicable, of course, across the board in life. But the golden rule is deeper. You need a little bit more wisdom than the golden rule on this one. Sorry. That's what I'm trying to say. Of course, golden rule is nice. It's cute and all. But there's a little bit more that you need than the golden rule here. Somebody say, if I marry any woman and password day her phone, now that day she go her papa house. Yeah, and I'm looking at some pictures and it looks like this person has no experience to say that out loud. That person should chop slap from them own self.
Sorry, yo.
Anyway, voila, this one no be marriage, yo. Now army barracks. You should love in a way that the person feels free. Okay, they will feel so free they will open their phone up for you. Now that is a function of time, and that's something you have to earn. Yeah, and it usually means you have the password. Not that the phone is not passworded, it just means you know the password. You see, when people start to mix password together with access to the phone, that's when you know that this one does not know what they're talking about, okay? It's about you knowing the password. It's about you feeling so safe, secure, free in that romantic love that you will tend to forget the password because you have no need to really go into the phone like that. But whenever you do, please remind me that password again. Oh, of course, your mother's name combined with the social security number and the number for identification in Canada, whatever, Right. They have to remind you every time because you have no need for it. But when you have people speaking very, very staunchly about this issue here, the issues are deeper than password. Regina Chuku, there's some verified people talking here. Don't think about phone in. Wait. She's trying to type Yoruba. Who is Regina Chuku? I feel like that's a name that I know. Let me see. Okay, she's an actress, I think. Regina Chuku said, Don, Timba Fuini Bati Mama wa network kirimi. If I slap you like
Sorry, yo.
that's all she has to say about that. Anyway, just Adetone said, how can I accept your bride price, love you, and support you through thick and thin, and you password your phones? Could it work, sir? Marriage is about two, not one. Okay, so she's saying it needs to be equal on both sides. That equality thing, no, they work inside of marriage. I'm just letting you know. In as much as you tell me your password, you can. That's not the issue. This guy will tell you his password. That's not the issue. This issue is a mindset issue. It's deeper than password. After you give him your password, by the way, he already has his phone open. After you've given him your password, it's still not going to be enough. Last but not least. Let me see here. It says that's why it's good to many Yoruba girl. Now them mumu pass. Anything you ask them to do, they will do it. Yoruba girls don't collect.
Sorry, yo.
Listen, I think we covered quite a bit there, but what are your thoughts about this? Is it right or is it wrong, and why? I want to know your opinions. Is it right or is it wrong, and why? Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, subscribe, turn up your notifications so you're notified anytime we go live. I'll be back in 20 seconds.
it's your love that I've been missing. I miss all your hugs, your touching and kissing. Make love on the floor, the couch in the kitchen. One love enough, we done enough.